Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. The most unusual things made of gold. Let's explore. For those of us in this community, we are most familiar with gold in the form that you see here. Gold, it shines bright, and it shines brightest when it's in the form of coins or bars or rounds. Of course, we also know that gold can be utilized not just in this format, but also we see it most often in jewelry. Most of the jewelry that's in the West is 18 or 14 or 10 karat gold. In the East, typically it's 18 karat or higher. Nonetheless, gold is quite a familiar metal to most of us, but there are some unusual applications. Other than what we see it used mostly for, most of those applications, though unusual, aren't necessarily out of the ordinary because we see it in contacts in electrical components quite often. We also see it in space applications. Many things that we see in terms of helmets that are the astronauts wear, as well as in the newest James Webb Space Telescope, we see gold being utilized for that application as well. And I'm going to be referencing very unusual things made of gold. And this is an article from therichest.com and was sent to me by Silver King. So I think it's quite interesting to see how many things that we can find out there that are unusual applications for precious metals, and in this case, gold. What an amazing thing. It's been a symbol of wealth and luxury, as we know, for quite a while. We see it in jewelry. Women wear it around their necks, and men too. But it's not just jewelry anymore. People sometimes go a bit further and make the most opulent, extraordinary things out of gold. And whatever comes to your mind, and whatever you're rich enough you can afford it, and of course many people are, so they get pretty creative when it comes to making things out of gold. And you know, you've seen some of those things probably on my channel in the past. I've covered weird applications for gold, and who knows, maybe in this list we'll see some of that revisited again. From cars and luxury items to the most expensive desserts, gold can be placed on anything your heart desires. But why would people need these things to be golden? It's not a complicated question. To make it simple, let's just say that some wealthy people like to flaunt their fortune and shows us that they're able to afford just about anything. Brace yourselves, we're about to see some of the craziest, most unusual gold stuff that nobody really needs. And this is a slightly older article, a couple of years old, but you may have seen a video that I did recently, how it is utilized in art. A gold cube. In reality, it's really a gold box because it is hollow. So the 26th thing here, there's 26 items here, is gold toilet paper. Wow. Something else. The competition for unusual, unnecessary things made of gold just got more interesting with this gold toilet paper. Because the regular white toilet paper made from, paper that's the rest of the world uses is simply not good enough anymore. It's quite apropos because toilet paper has become golden in people's desire for it in the last couple of years, as we know. And this article came out before the coronavirus pandemic. Some people think their private parts deserve better than that, and they're ready to pay for it. We can't possibly think of another explanation for why there is gold toilet paper. It's not just any gold paper, 24 karat gold toilet paper. We know how malleable gold is, and so it can reach that level of thinness there and show in this roll of toilet paper. Probably a pretty heavy roll there. 25 is gold cheese. This one actually does not sound so crazy. What would you say if someone offered you a slice of gold cheese? You may think it sounds weird at first, but then again, somewhere in the world there's someone who thinks just the opposite, and that is why these weird things are made in the first place. That and getting people to spend more money to buy unnecessary stuff. We must admit that gold grilled cheese in this photo does look pretty appealing. I'm wondering how much of a piece of gold this pleasure would cost. A 100-gram slice of Stilton gold costs approximately $429.50. Wow, look at that. Then next is the gold Slinky. Wow, can you imagine? Some things are quite useful, while others make us wonder who on earth would need such a thing. Do you want an example? We present to you the gold Slinky. Now you are probably wondering what a gold Slinky is used for. The gold Slinky doesn't have any extraordinary purchase, just a classic, unexceptional toy that nobody really plays with these days. You can buy a 14-karat gold Slinky on Amazon for as little as $131.43. Now that was in 2018. My guess is it's a lot more now. And it's probably 14-karat gold plated. Because, I imagine 14-karat gold Slinky, even though it's just over 50% silver gold, it probably wouldn't have the tensile, that flexibility that you would see in a plated version. So this really doesn't say exactly what the content, if it's plated or not, but my guess is it's probably plated. 23 is a gold toilet. You've heard me talk about this plenty of times. The gold toilet. For some people, the time they spend in the bathroom is very special. They use those private moments to unwind and relax during a long day at work. If you like your regular toilet, imagine what it would be like with a gold one. And also imagine what kind of money it takes to make such a toilet. A fully functional 18-karat gold toilet designed by the Italian artist Mariazzo Catalan was at the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum between 2016 and 2017. The exact cost of the work was not revealed. And you've actually heard me cover this story about this golden toilet, that specific one. Next is a gold horse statue here. Wow. If you thought the previously mentioned items made of gold are redundant, wait until you see this, a gold horse statue. Apparently, creating a regular statue is not enough anymore, but the statue of the golden horse is not where all the madness ends. You can also find gold horses online for a fraction of the price, although in a much smaller size. They can cost anywhere between $500 and $6,000, although prices depending on the varying on the size and quality, of course. And we also know they're gold-plated, not pure gold. Number 21, a gold pacifier. This is an interesting, unusual item. Much smaller, so it would be much cheaper to buy, right? Not necessarily. It depends on the type of gold used and also where you shop. For example, you can find some cheap gold pacifiers on Etsy, but a 24-karat gold pacifier must cost a lot. Strangely, this isn't even the most expensive type of pacifier. According to an article, the most expensive pacifier in the world is made of platinum, and it costs $85,000. Wow. And platinum is cheaper than gold, and it was in 2018 when this article was written as well. Next is a gold violin. Look at that, number 20. When people have the resources, they can get really creative when it comes to utterly useless items such as a gold violin. If you happen to actually know how to play the violin, and there's a chance you may find this fascinating or completely hideous or eccentric, an instrument made out of gold sounds like a pricey gift. In fact, some not-so-new data on the web told us that a 30-pound gold violin would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wow. And it does look like a cast version of the violin. These strings look pretty solid to me. Now we have gold dumbbells. Imagine lifting weights of gold. Yes, indeed. This is number 19. We've seen lots of silly things made of gold and wondered why would anyone need them, but this is something different. This is perhaps the silliest thing so far, dumbbells made of gold. If you hate working out with regular, boring, cheap equipment, and you have the money, then problem solved. German designer Christoph Hock designed a collection of luxury workout equipment, which includes gold dumbbells, which you can purchase for, make sure you are seated for this, $125,000. And indeed, And so, 50 kilograms, you better hope that's pure gold there, for sure. But it could be plated as well. And they don't really say for sure in these things. Gold plated. And again, thinking about gold plating, when we think about that, it's pretty cheap to do that, to gold plate things. 18, gold shoes. That really shouldn't surprise us, and really is not that unusual, I don't think. And unless girls love shoe shopping, they could do it daily. Unless they are made of gold, then you would pretty much go bankrupt and would reconsider buying another pair anytime soon. In 2013, a designer created the world's first 24-karat gold wearable shoes. We can see here that they're encrusted with diamonds and the like, too. Alberto Moretti, who is the designer, made the velvet shoes covered in gold, and the price tag for them was £1,700. If you thought these were just for women, you'd happy to know that the designer thought of men, too. He made gold loafers for men and gold heels for women. So again, they are gold-covered velvet, apparently. So interesting indeed. Lap of luxury. Next is a gold chocolate bar. This is number 17. You may think this is weird, but believe it or not, it's not just the most unusual thing made of gold. Imagine the most expensive chocolate bar in the world covered in gold. If you enjoy indulging in the sweet chocolate experience, at least from time to time, then you must be tempted to try this. The price for a gold chocolate bar usually starts at $100. So if you have a couple of $100 just burning a hole in your pocket, then you should go for it. And again, gold is editable in this form. It's a plating, very small thin foil wrap there, gold leaf. Next is gold capsules, gold capsules here. Yes, indeed. You've heard of taking the red pill or the blue pill. Well, screw the red pill, screw the blue pill. Let's go for the gold pill. And we guess the madness didn't stop with gold dumbbells. Now we have pills made of gold, but why would anyone take these? What exactly are they for? First of all, they are edible, so don't worry. And they are filled also with gold leaf. As for the purpose, there really isn't any, except you're looking for a completely crazy, unique gift. They cost about $425. I assume that's per pill. You know that I wouldn't ingest them. I would just have them for the collection. Number 15, gold ice cream. It's undoubtedly one of the most expensive desserts in the world. It's captivating, but wait, what's wrong with regular ice cream? This is the moment where we just shrug our shoulders because we just don't know. But what we do know is that this opulent, pure 24-karat gold edible ice cream is here. And if you do have $1,000 to spare, then you can actually try it and be the judge. Why not? And again, that's a gold leaf over top of probably vanilla ice cream. Next is a gold bikini. You know, this is not entirely unbelievable in my mind. Summer is coming, and the time to show off your body is when you've been working on all winter or not, and we know that the struggle trying to find the perfect bikini for the occasion. We want to look our best, don't we? That's right. Certainly hereby proclaim the search is over. We don't know how much this particular outfit may cost, but one thing is for certain, all eyes will be on you, especially considering that this bikini is see-through, and you will be able to see your camel toe underneath and probably your nipples too. If you're wearing this, they will show through because this looks trans. It is a fabric here, so you probably have to wear something underneath of it, but I would recommend not doing that. Just go with the gold, and that's it. Now, a gold shirt. Look at that. Amazing. Doesn't surprise us it's on an Indian man. Look at that. And look at that gold. There's all that wealth there. Very good. And some people love gold so much they would wear it all the time. A man in India had a shirt tailored for him made entirely of gold a couple of years ago. The shirt was made of 14,000 pieces of 24-karat gold, cost about 240 grand, and weighed slightly over 7 pounds. Likely it's more than that now. It probably is made of fabric with encrusted gold on it, is my guess. Very interesting. Now, number 12, gold contact lenses. It's not just for your fingers or your neck. Now you can have it in your eyes. If you think this is weird, wait until you hear the rest of the story. It isn't just gold lenses. you can buy lenses with both diamonds and gold because one isn't enough, obviously. 2 Indian men designed these luxurious lenses. They can be yours for just 15 grand. Wow. Seriously, why would anyone put a rock in your eyes? It just looks creepy. Yes, I've heard of people doing that. People put things in their cheek and they, diamonds and encrusted in their cheeks and faces. Now, with the gold shirt being one thing, now we have a gold dress. Amazing. A dress made entirely out of gold. Another fashion designer created this 14-karat gold dress in 2013. This one-of-a-kind dress was created to promote the ice cream Magnum. So you have your gold dress and you can have your gold ice cream. It took about 2 months to make, and its cost is estimated to be about $1.5 billion. My guess is that probably is pure gold. Can you imagine that? $1.5 billion? If you're wealthy, you can have one especially made for you. Must be quite different to walk in such a heavy dress because we know how dense gold is. Look at that. Amazing. That is one expensive dress. Next, a gold-plated car. And what better brand than Lamborghini to have a gold-plated car? It can be yours for $7.5 million. For some of us, being able to afford a luxurious car such as a Lamborghini is a pretty big deal. Lamborghini is my favorite sports car. But imagine a gold-plated one. Like you already have assumed from the title, it's for millionaires only, and that is why a model like the one in the photo belongs to a Saudi prince. Yes, go figure. The same one who wanted his falcons to fly comfortably, so he booked individual seats for all of them. When you're loaded, you can literally do whatever you want, indeed, and that's what happened here, a gold-plated Lamborghini. Love to have that. It's also for the afterlife as well. Number 9 is a gold coffin. If your desire is to go out with style, then you should totally consider a gold coffin. There's no doubt that everyone will talk about this crazy, unusual, and expensive casket for days after you're gone. And imagine it would probably have to be well guarded or encased in such a way that it would be very difficult to get out of the ground. It may be slightly morbid. Some people do think it's a good idea. Perhaps if someone simply wants to make their last moments among the living truly memorable, and flaunt their wealth one last time, indeed. Next, gold lemonade. You've heard of Goldschlager, the gold flakes inside of an alcoholic beverage, but this is a perfect drink for hot summer days, lemonade, especially if it's made of gold, and it looks like it's got flakes flowing inside of the liquid as well. You can make anything of gold, including beverages. There's a company that produces lemonade with 24-karat gold flakes. It's not a bad idea if you're having a party and you want to impress your friends by serving them this luxurious drink. And it's not just lemonade, but you can find other beverages with gold flakes too. Next is a gold facial. And actually, this is not terribly uncommon either. We've seen this talked about. Actually, one of the members of this community has actually done a gold facial, but this is probably something a little bit different. This treatment doesn't make you feel better. I don't know what will. Pure gold is used during the treatment, and apparently getting a gold facial treatment has numerous benefits for your skin. So if you got the money, there's a 24-karat, $1,000 face mask, so you might give this a go if you're feeling down these days. Next is chocolate pudding, another edible. We've seen a lot of gold used in food more and more. Gold ice cream wasn't the only expensive dessert on our list. If you're traveling the world looking to try all the luxury, decadent sweets, you may add this one to your list. Chocolate pudding covered with gold. Certainly looks great, and the gold is completely edible, but you must taste it if you want further details. Yes, indeed, and that is the taste. And I tell you, gold does look good with chocolate. Indeed, it sure does. All right, a gold vacuum cleaner is number 5 on the list. Yes, amazing. An ordinary item that we use all the time, now covered in gold. If you're thinking it must be super powerful or be able to clean on its own, but no, you do need to actually handle it. It's the world's most expensive vacuum cleaner. It's made of 24-karat gold, weighs about 7.5 pounds, and it comes with a price of 800,000 pounds. Keep in mind, Though it's made of 24 karat gold, it is not pure gold. It's just plated in it. Whoever buys this vacuum cleaner certainly isn't cleaning their house on their own. For sure, they might not even be using it to clean. Next is a gold pencil. Indeed. And have you ever wanted to own a magic pencil you can write your essay on its own? Well, you can't have that, but you can have a pencil made of gold. It's not similar at all. It won't do anything special for you. And it doesn't really have a major purpose. It's just a pencil made of gold that you can show off how rich you are, or you can impress your business partners with potential clients. And so this is something that will eventually go away as you sharpen it. So my guess is if you have a golden pencil, and you won't sharpen it. You'll leave it where it is, because when you sharpen it, the gold plating will just disappear. Now, on this channel, you may have seen I did a video about a gold pen. Yes, indeed. And I think it was 18 karat gold pen, worth about $15,000. Check that video out if you had a chance. If you had a chance, I may post an end screen link to it, so stay tuned to the end of this video for that, where I will show that in person, what that looks like. It's pretty cool. All right, this shouldn't surprise us. A gold computer, and an Apple at that. Apple products are very expensive anyway, so this is not that unusual. So this is quite an interesting thing. It looks like a laptop here, and you don't need these things to be, and that computer's going to eventually go out of style soon, or will be obsolete. But how cool was it to be sitting in your coffee shop working on a 24 karat gold plated computer? And it could be attractive to thieves as well. All right, number 2 is quite interesting. A gold plated barbecue. Can you imagine? Look at all that gold plating on this thing. Extravagant and, yes, unnecessary. But things made of gold. Look at this grill. You could buy about 50 regular barbecues, or you could buy a single one that's made of gold. The grill is plated in 24 karat gold and will provide you with the best grilling experience. Well, it actually won't, but you look good grilling out with this. And it is about $155,000 for this thing. Now, last on this list, but this isn't it. There's going to be a bonus, so stay tuned for the bonus, is gold staples. So the next item made of gold is totally taken stationery to a whole new level. If you're eager to impress your boss or your business partners, or you're simply passionate about stationery, why not present them with these 14 karat gold plated staples? They reportedly cost about 60 euros, so I guess this may be the only thing on our list of crazy gold items that are affordable to almost anyone. Not that anyone really needs them, but that's a whole nother topic, and it's really not all that much gold if they're just plated and 14 karat gold plated. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. Still actually pretty pricey. And then last thing on the list, which I'm not going to show you a picture of, it's going to be linked at the end screen of this video, but it is a 24 karat pure gold guitar pick. Indeed, that is a very unusual thing, and I actually had purchased that and did a video on it. It is the world's most valuable guitar pick. Indeed, the most valuable because of the gold contained therein, and it is very neat. If you get a chance, again, I'll post it at the end screen of this video. A guitar pick made of pure gold. I've never actually plucked a string with it, but maybe one day I may do that in a video. Maybe perhaps when I hit 50,000 subscribers, I will play a couple of chords on it with this guitar pick made of pure 24 karat gold. Now here is the list. Here's all the other things. We'll scroll back up to the top. Made of gold. Thanks to Silver King for sharing this with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.